Sometimes strange, it seldom turns out the way you think. But if you want some good advice, I can offer this small wink. You'll find that a little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. If you are so lucky as to find someone with whom to spend your everyday, that's in itself a journey, a lifetime of endless study, and you won't master it anyway. But know that a little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. And maybe bring the flowers on a weekday. Go see an old matinee. Find out what her heart is dreaming of. Make plans for a holiday. You can find your own getaway. A little goes a long way for love. You should know that a little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. Love, love, love. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. Baby, a little goes a long way.
Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the phenolate, per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Thinses per year of 50,000 tons of the phenoplast, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the phenyl
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Vyacheslav per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the 50,000 tons of the superferment, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tons of the hedgehogs, Cesalpinia, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the metal ore, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Per year 50,000 tons of the corundum, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the sweet cal black soil. Thinses per year of 50 of the Karagas, per 1 trillion of the ferrite, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per Thinses per year 50 ton. Thinses per year 50 ton of the manganese. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the ferrochrome, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses ferraginium, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the felt, per 1 trillion dollars USA. Superviolet, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the fibra. Lysine, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the fibroin, per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year $50 USA per 1 ton. $USA per 1 ton. Thinses per year 50,000 tons of the fixer, per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Fillet per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the fillet per 1 trillion. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the filo cladi per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the filofora per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the philodendron per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the Iceless thread per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the Persian thread per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the Essence liquid per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the super date per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Visit our internet, World Wide Web, I.A.Grzhibovskaya Synthesis LV.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
This is per year 50,000 tons of the super animal per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the hyper pistachio per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the feta hormone per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the phytoncid per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the phytoplankton per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the flavon per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the enzyme per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the super flannel per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. This is per year 50,000 tons of the flat paper per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the superfluid per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the crepe per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the orange blossom per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the flick per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Thin says per year 50,000 tons of the flint glass per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the phlogiston per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the phlogotype per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super flux per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the superflomaster per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super floppy disk per $1 trillion per $1 USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the fluoridine per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the phloema per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the fluorite per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the follicle per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the estron per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the superfoil per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the superform per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the formaldehyde per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the polyformaldehyde per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the formiate per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the forsmac per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 phosphate per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the superphosphorus per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the phosphorite per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the 4 ton. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the Francie. Per $1 trillion USA of the Tensors per year 50 tons of the free cassette. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the super fritter. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the fruit sugar liquid. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the fructose.
Wirecast.
Levulose. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the fruit sugar gas form. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the phthalic acid. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the superfluorine. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the fluoride. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the superfluoride plast. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the fluorinolone. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the fuchsia. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton. Tensors per year 50 tons of the focus. Per $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the Fuller. Per $1 trillion USA per 1 ton.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Of the superfungit World Wide Web Grzhibovskiy synthesis LV. Tensors per year 50 tons of the palm soap's nut. 1 ton 1 per year 50 tons of the super halcedony. Per 1 ton $1 trillion of the United States of America. Tensors the States of America. Tensors per year 50 tons of the solder. 50 tons of the copper brilliancy. Per 1 ton $1 trillion of the United States of America.
Wirecast.
Super pirates. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the super drilling. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the hard water plant. Per 1 ton $1 trillion. The hard. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Of the merluza. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chlamydomonada. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA.
This is a demonstration.
Per year 50 tons of the superchlorella. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chloroplast. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the super keratin. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. 50 tons of the super halin. $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the hondrill. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Of the demancy. $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chrysomonada. Brass. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chrysolite. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the super chrome. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chromatine. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chromatophore. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chromat. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chromate. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chromite. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chrome ironstone. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the super ferrochrome. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chrome again. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50 tons of the chromosome. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year of 50,000 tons of the super chromophore. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Tensors per year 50,000 tons of the super crystal. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the mountain crystal. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super Simon. Per Simon. Super per Simon. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super drill lemon pool. Dried lemon pool. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of super medical cesium. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the cyanide. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the celestine. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super cellophane. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year of the super celluloid. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the cellulose. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the supercellulose. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super cement. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the cementite. Per $1 trillion, per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the centrosoma. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the protein. Per $1 trillion, then says fever. Per $1 trillion, then says per year 50,000 tons of the cyclamen. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super zinc. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the red zinc ore. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the xenia. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super zircon. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super. Says per year 50,000 tons of the citrate. Per $1 trillion, you see. Prepaid. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the Paraguay tea. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the tea Bosch Kit. Per $1 trillion of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super granite. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the Czech super chufa. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the earth's elements. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super green laser. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the sedge. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super schwick. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the silks acacia. Per $1 trillion, per year 50,000 tons of the super mulberry tree. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the hyper mulberry tree. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super caveat. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the hyper caveat. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super chevret. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super kid. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super shellac. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 per $1 trillion, you see. 50,000 tons of the super chrome 3. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the aluma spinel. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the chrysoberyl. Per $1 trillion, you see. Then says per year 50,000 super ferrospinel per 1 trillion dollars USA. Den says per year 50 kilotons of the supermagnetic per 1 trillion dollars USA. Then says per year 50 kilotons of the super spinel per 1 trillion dollars USA. Then says per year 50 kilotons of the ferrospinel artificial per 1 trillion dollars of the super steam per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50 kilotons of the 50 kilotons of the super steep per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the ebony per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the zirconia per 100 trillion dollars of the United States. Then says per year 50,000 tons of 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the elastin-2 per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons $100 trillion of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the donkeys Olenek per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the enterokinase per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. 200 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super epsilon per 100 trillion dollars of the United States per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the erythrosperm per 100 trillion $200 trillion of the United States of America. Then says dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of super ruby per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the super jasper per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the hyperquartz per 100 trillion dollars of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the chalcedony $200 trillion of the United States of America. Then says 50,000 tons of the hyperspar $200 trillion of the United States of America. Then says per year 50,000 tons of the hyperquartz per 50,000 tons of the averion per 100 trillion dollars of the United States. $100 trillion of the United States of America. Then says per year of 50,000 tons of the Philidae grass feline catline.
A little goes a long way for love. You'll find that a little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way for love. If you are so lucky as to find someone with whom to spend your every day, that's in itself a journey.